Well, welcome to Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, September 4th, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Jamie Foxx and Teyonah Parris have joined the cast of a new Netflix sci-fi film. The 52-year-old actor and 32-year-old actress will star in the Netflix and macro movie They Cloned Tyrone, directed by Creed 2 writer Jewel Taylor. Foxx and Parris joined John Boyega, whose casting was announced in October. The three will play an unlikely trio investigating a series of eerie events in the pulpy caper film. Taylor co-wrote the screenplay with Tony Rettenmaier. Taylor and Rettenmaier will co-produce the film with Foxx, Datari Turner, Charles D. King, Stephen Dr. Love, and Kim Roth. Foxx most recently starred in the Netflix film Project Power, which premiered in August. He will star in the Netflix series Dad Stop Embarrassing Me, a comedy inspired by his relationship with his daughter, Corrine. Parris plays Dawn Chambers on the AMC series Mad Men and Lystrata in the 2015 film Chirac. She will star in the upcoming Candyman, co-written and produced by Jordan Peele. Boyega portrayed Finn in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. He said in the October issue of British GQ that Finn and other characters of color will ultimately push to the side by Disney in the films. Roadside Attractions is giving a glimpse of the new film, The Glorias. The company released a teaser trailer for the biopic Thursday featuring Julianne Moore and Alicia Vikander as an older and younger versions of feminist and social activist Gloria Steinem. The preview references Steinem's work with the women's rights movement of the 1960s and her early years at Miss Magazine. Brian Kiera Armstrong and Lulu Wilson play Steinem as a child and teen respectively. The Glorias is based on Steinem's autobiography, My Life on the Road, published in 2015. In the film, the various Glorias appeared in conversation with each other as they travel in a Greyhound bus. The new film is directed by Julie Taymor. The movie co-stars Bette Midler as Bella Abzug, Janelle Monáe as Dorothy Pittman Hughes, Lorraine Toussaint as Florence Kennedy, and Timothy Hutton as Leo Steinem. The Glorias premiered at the Sundance International Film Festival in January. The film will be released September 30th on Amazon Prime Video and other VOD platforms. Steinem discussed the importance of voting during a Makers Women conversation with Meghan Markle released last week. Moore is also attached to star in the new Apple film Sharper and Universal Pictures adaptation of the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen. Daisy Ridley, Kristen Scott Thomas, and Nina Haas are set to star in the upcoming World War II drama Women in the Castle. Filmmaker Jane Alexander is writing and directing the project, which is an adaptation of author Jessica Statuck's best-selling 2017 novel of the same name. Ridley, Thomas, and Haas will portray three German widows whose husbands were involved in an assassination attempt on Adolf Hitler. The film is set in the ruins of Germany following World War II and will explore how the women dealt with the aftermath of the war. Production is set to begin in early 2021 in Eastern Europe. Anonymous Content's Rosalind Sweden, Dorothy Wilcox-Little, and Michael Scheel are producing. Embankment is handling sales and will serve as executive producers. Anderson previously collaborated with Sweden and Embankment on The Wife. Sweden said in a statement, "One of Jane's great talents is to reveal the inner emotional lives of women and gifting those revelations to actresses, allowing them to deliver award-winning, timeless, memorable performances. And in Kristen, Daisy, and Nina, we have the cast to do exactly just that." Production on The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson, has been put on hold in the UK after a crew member tested positive for COVID-19. The airline confirmed Pattinson himself tested positive. Outlets including Variety and Vanity Fair also identified Pattinson as testing positive. A spokesperson for Warner Bros. Pictures said in a statement, a member of the Batman production has tested positive for COVID-19 and is isolated in accordance with established protocols. Filming is temporarily paused. Filming on the superhero epic resumed 3 days ago in the UK after being delayed over 5 months due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Batman from director Matt Reeves is set to arrive in theaters on October 1st, 2021. The film was being pushed back from its original June 25th, 2021 release date because of the COVID pandemic. Pattinson's Batman will be joined by Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, Paul Dano as the Riddler, and Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. Reeves released the first trailer for the Batman in August during the virtual DC Fandom event. Enlightened and Stargirl actor Luke Wilson is set to host Emergency Call, an ABC new unscripted series about 911 call takers in the United States. Wilson said in a press release, "Since I was a kid, I have always been interested in people who help, people who save lives. When you're younger, you might be drawn to superheroes or fictional characters. But as you get older, you come to realize that people who help, real-life heroes, are just regular people who are doing extraordinary things. 911 call takers don't just save people, they calm and console people until they are safe. They are the first link in the chain of first responders. For that, I feel very lucky to be part of this project." About 240 million calls are made every year to 911 call centers across the country, according to the Broadcast Television Network. Carrie Burke, the president of ABC, said in a statement, "We often hear about some of these stories on the news. We rarely hear about the stories about the heroes that are the first point of contact, and at times essential to saving a life. Emergency Call shines a light on those mysterious and brave voices who are driven by their desires to help. And Luke Wilson is the consummate hero, navigating us through these extraordinary situations which will have you on the edge of your seats." The show is set to debut on September 28th. Wilson's other credits include Old School, The Royal Tenenbaums, and The Family Stone. Amazon Studios and Amblin Partners have canceled their planned TV miniseries Cortés and Montezuma because of the COVID pandemic. Oscar-winning actor Javier Bardem was to star in and produce the project, which was filmed in Mexico when the virus struck, shutting down film and TV productions all over the world. Steven Zalian penned the screenplay, and Diego Luna and Gael Garcia Bernal were on board as producers. The cast includes Tina Huerta and Yoshir Escagarga. The four-part historical Spanish-language drama was to take place during the 16th century. The company said in a statement Thursday, due to the production constraints created by the COVID-19 global pandemic, Amazon Studios and Amblin Partners are unable to move forward with production on our Cortés and Montezuma series. In the current climate, there is unfortunately no way to remote the production in the near future to achieve the scale and scope that was intended and that the series deserves. We have nothing but admiration and respect for Javier, Tina, Yoshir, Gael, Diego, Steve Zalian, and the entire cast and crew of the series, and hope we can work together again in the future. Film and TV production has been slow to resume as studios and networks figure out how to protect their cast and crew from the virus. Jeopardy will return with season 37 on September 14th. Host Alex Trebek will be accompanied by former champion Ken Jennings, who joins the game show as consulting producer. Jennings will be presenting his own special categories, starting with the second episode of the new season on September 15th. Jennings, who won the Jeopardy The Greatest of All Time competition in January, will also be developing projects, assisting with contestants' outreach, and will serve as a general ambassador for the show. Jennings said in the statement, "Though I played my last round of Jeopardy as a contestant, I'm delighted to have the opportunity to remain involved with my favorite show. I'm still all on the action, but I don't have to worry about phrasing things in the form of a question anymore." Jeopardy will be returning with a new set that has been upgraded and allowed for more space between the three contestants' podiums. Trebek will be kept at a safe distance from the podiums. The production has been protocol in place to protect contestants, staff, crew, and talent from the spread of COVID-19. Trebek said in a statement, "I feel good. I feel excited because once again Jeopardy has demonstrated that it's at the forefront of television programming." He continued, "I believe we are the first quiz show to come back on the air in the COVID-19 era. On a personal level, I'm excited because it gets me out of the house, it gives me something to do on a regular basis, and I miss that." Trebek, who announced that he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer in March 2019, said in July that his cancer treatment is going well and stated that he's feeling great. 16 original episodes of That Golden Girls Show, a puppet parody, will be released via the Broadway on-demand app starting September 14th, the show's producers announced. Jonathan Rockefeller of Rockefeller Productions said in a statement Thursday, "These unprecedented and challenging times allows us a unique opportunity to pivot and create a new digital content that we are very excited to share. We all need a good laugh right now, and what better way than to create 16 brand new original episodes of That Golden Girls Show, a puppet parody. We are thankful to Broadway On Demand for enabling us to bring these episodes into households around the country." First presented as a popular live stage show in New York City in 2016, That Golden Girls Show was created and directed by Rockefeller. It was inspired by The Golden Girls, a U.S. sitcom about an aging mother and daughter who lives with two friends in a house near Florida. Starring B. Author, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty, it ran for 7 seasons from 1985 to 1992. The Beastie Boys will release a career-spanning compilation album in October. The band said Thursday it will release Beastie Boys music, an album featuring 20 of its greatest hits, on October 23rd. Beastie Boys music will be available in digital format on CD and as a 2 LP set. The album will feature You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party, Intergalactic, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, and other hits. The group wrote on Instagram, Beastie Boys music is coming out on October 23rd. It's a newly revised collection featuring 20 of the band's classics from their 30-plus year career. The new album is a compilation piece, the Beastie Boys' recent film, Beastie Boys Story, directed by Spike Jonze, and the 2018 book, Beastie Boys Book, featuring photos by Jones. The Beastie Boys released an 8th and final album, Hot Sauce Committee Part 2, in 2011. The group disbanded following Adam MCA Yauch's death in 2012. The surviving members of the Beastie Boys were to promote the Beastie Boys Story at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas this year. The festival was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Usher will launch a headlining residency show in Las Vegas in July 2021. The 41-year-old singer announced a residency show at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace on Friday. The show will be, quote, an intimate, immersive, one-of-a-kind ultimate experience, according to a teaser. Tickets go on sale to the general public September 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, with pre-sales to begin Monday. In a press release, Live Nation said Usher will perform songs throughout his 20-year career, including his early records, most recent hit songs, and new music. Usher said in a statement, "I've missed performing for my fans live, and I'm so excited to see them in Las Vegas. My residency at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace will be full of surprises and an Usher experience like they've never seen or heard before." Usher discussed the show during Friday's episode of Good Morning America. He says, "I'm really excited about it. This is something that I've been talking about for years with my fans and family. And finally now to be able to come to the Coliseum at Caesars Palace and to be able to go back in time and do early songs as well as new music and give people this up-close and personal, immersive experience is something I'm really looking forward to." Usher also confirmed he's expecting his 3rd child, his first with his girlfriend, Jen Chukachea. He says, "Very excited about this. Babies always bring such joy to a family. Really, really excited." Usher already has 2 sons, Usher V, a.k.a. Cinco, and Navid, 12, and Navid 11, with his ex-wife Tamika Foster. He and Chukachea, a record executive, were first linked in October. Usher is expecting to release his 9th studio album, Confessions 2, this year. He is also a judge and executive producer of the QB dance competition series, The Sauce. Thom Yorke of Radiohead has postponed and canceled all 4 U.S. tour dates. Yorke said on Instagram Thursday, regrettably, the U.S. Tomorrow Modern Box's dates have been postponed until the new dates can be scheduled. The shows in Washington, D.C., Chicago, and Denver have been canceled. Tickets for original dates will be honored, and refunds for D.C., and Chicago, and Denver will be available from point of purchase. Yorke has postponed his shows in New York City, Sacramento, and Phoenix indefinitely. 51-year-old has moved his Tomorrow Modern Box tour from the spring to the fall in April due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Yorke's last solo album, titled Anima, was released in June 2019. Tomorrow's Modern Boxes is the name of Yorke's second solo album, which was released in 2014. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of September 5th. Number 10, Liz Capaldi with Before You Go. Number 9, Josh 685 and Jason Derulo with Savage Love. Number 8, St. John with Roses. Number 7, Harry Styles with Watermelon Sugar. Number 6, Jack Harlow featuring The Baby with What's Poppin'. Number 5, The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. Number 4, The Baby featuring Roddy Ricch with Rockstar. Number 3, Drake featuring Lil Durk with Laugh Now, Cry Later. Number 2, Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion with WAP. And the number 1 song in the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of September 5th, BTS with Dynamite. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, September 4th, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Tuesday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great Labor Day weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.